Yo, yo, your shredded brother from another mother, and welcome to the Lion's Den. And the first shoulder secret I wish I knew years ago is that your shoulder gains are going to start an hour before your workout. At least an hour all the way to an hour and a half. You should be consuming a pre-workout meal with some lean protein, some quality carbs, and if you just want a filthy shoulder pump, I encourage you to drink a glass of salt water. Now, about 10 minutes before my shoulder workout, I get in the zone, I take my pre-workout. So today, this is my second workout of the day, so I'm taking Superhuman Sport. It's my company Outline's maximum performance and recovery formula, very light on caffeine. But when I'm drinking my pre-workout, I'm trying to get in the zone. I'm trying to eliminate everything else from my mind and really think about the muscle I'm about to train. Really get excited to make progress in that specific muscle group. So I find that when I get in my zone 10 minutes before, I have an incredible workout. Today, we're going to be doing a balloon method workout. If you're new to the channel, it means we're going to be maximizing the only 3 ways that your body can build muscle. And another shoulder secret is you don't need to be strong as fuck on the overhead press to have big shoulders. In fact, if you want to have the most aesthetic shoulders possible, the biggest secret I can give you is you want to master the side raise, and that's exactly what we're setting up here on the first movement. Now, if you're a natural bodybuilder, you're at a disadvantage because lots of androgen receptors are in your shoulders. So obviously, if you're not natural, that's why typically like shoulders and chest grow the fastest. Now, this move right here is a must for all my natural bodybuilders out there, for all bodybuilders in general. And I love this move because you're using gravity for gains. Now, apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger did this every single morning when he woke up. He had a pair of light dumbbells under his bed, and he would do this move. Now, I like to go higher rep range on this, 15 to 20 reps, and you're going to feel this one right in your side laterals. So I started off pretty light in today's workout. I think I'm using 15-pound dumbbells, but the key is you want to focus on leading with that side shoulder head and just feel that mind muscle connection. This is an exercise that we're starting with on purpose because it's going to help you guys get a great pump right in the lateral head of the shoulder. And we're just going to do a couple sets here to start off in the 15 to 20 rep range. So remember, shoulder secret is dumbbells are your best friend. And shout out to 𝗖𝗍𝘅, who actually sent me these adjustable dumbbells, and I will say hands down they are the best adjustable dumbbells I've ever tried in my entire life. So the next shoulder secret is short rest times when you're training shoulders. We're going higher rep, shorter rest times. Higher rep is going to really help you maximize your shoulder gains. Shoulders are very slow twitch, muscle fiber dominant, and then short rest times is going to maximize these higher rep sets. So moving up weight a little bit on the second set, but once again, nothing crazy because I'm going 15 to 20 rep range on this. Now, a huge shoulder secret is lat raises are going to equal 3D delts. You're going to maximize your side shoulder development by mastering the lat raise and doing many different types of lat raises. Now, a huge secret that I found many years after I started lifting, I would always do heavy overhead presses and I would do a lot of ego shoulder training. When I started focusing 70% on raise type movements versus 30% overhead presses, my shoulders blew up and they grew really fast. So you're going to get a nice variety in today's workout of some different lateral raises. But I would say 70-30 is a great rule. So if you're doing 100% overhead presses, I guarantee you, your shoulders are not going to grow very fast at all. You might get really strong on the overhead press, and you might still have small shoulders. So if you're training for aesthetics, I cannot recommend enough a lot of 10 to 20 rep range sets on many different types of lateral raises. Getting into the drop set. Now, I call these anabolic drop sets because it's a very strategic drop in weight, where you hit failure around, say, 10 to 12 reps at 50 pounds, you're going to go down to 35 pounds. That'll be a 30% drop. So I find that a 30% drop on these is the perfect amount. And you do the drop right and you hit 10 to 15 rep range on both portions of the drop set, your shoulders will be absolutely on fire. So I love this superset right here. All right, the next shoulder secret, once again, is heavy partial lat raises. Now, look at what we've done. This is the third exercise where we're doing some variation of a shoulder lat raise here. So this one's genius because it allows you to go fairly heavy, but you're not going to go full range of motion where you're starting to incorporate a lot of other muscle groups into it. So I call these heavy partials, and you want to pick a relatively heavy weight. So I'm doing 45 pounds on the first set that I actually went up to, I think 52.5 pounds on the second set, but you want to come out just enough where you feel that full activation right in your shoulders. So nice and heavy, but you still want to be around 10 to 12 rep range on this exercise. So we tossed in 2 sets of this. So the next shoulder secret is cables are going to be your best friend. They're going to keep your shoulders at constant time under tension, and you cannot forget to train your rear deltoids. So this move right here, we're setting it up at the high position on a cable machine. I'm grabbing the handles, I'm crisscrossing my hands, and then I'm going nice and slow and controlled. On the way back, I'm feeling every muscle fiber in my rear deltoids and my lateral deltoids work. And this one right here, you can just tell that I have the mind muscle connection dialed in right here. I'm going nice and slow, and then I like finishing this exercise where I kind of stop at the midway point and then come back. So I'm doing like a little quarter-second pause at the bottom of the rep, and then I'm coming back, and my shoulders were absolutely on fire after this set. So this is one of my favorite shoulder exercises I'll toss into just about every single one of my workouts. So getting into the second set here. Now, on this exercise, I will almost always go 12 to 15 rep range. And then once again, remember you got to keep those rest times short. And notice what we haven't done so far in the workout. We haven't done any type of overhead presses, and that's on purpose. Now, overhead presses are great, but these are shoulder secrets for maximum aesthetics, which means developing all 3 heads of the shoulder. So obviously these moves are just going to blast your side delts and your rear delts. Now, make sure you keep your elbows up on this exercise, get that nice hard squeeze. So on a side note, what do you guys think about this idea? I was thinking about putting in a TV right here in the Lion's Den, maybe play some motivational videos, maybe some music videos. So let me know if you like the new setup. Obviously, I shared with you guys the short video of my home gym setup. If you guys missed that, I'll throw the video down in the description below. But nonetheless, this is my second garage in my house I converted into my home gym. And by popular demand, you guys named it the Lion's Den. So if you're new here, welcome to the Lion's Den. The next shoulder secret is upright rows are going to give you some wide ass shoulders. Now, this is one of my favorite exercises for really hitting the lateral deltoids, that side delt head. Obviously, we've just completely blasted our deltoids with all these lat raise movements, but this move right here is a little bit different, and you notice that I'm not going up so high that I'm engaging my traps, and that's on purpose. So don't go up too high in this exercise. Keep those shoulders under tension. You guys are going to feel this one. So next up are the good old, I think you guys call them Egyptian side raises. I originally posted this on TikTok, and everyone was commenting that they're called Egyptian side raises. So those are what we're going to call them. Now, on this exercise, what you're going to do is you're going to set up a cable machine at the lowest position, and you're going to lean away. So what this lean away is going to do is it's going to immediately put the side delts under tension. So this exercise is so great because your side delts are under tension almost the entire set. So I like to go, once again, higher rep time, short rest on this. So I'll go 12 to 15 reps, and I'll try to keep my rest time anywhere from 60 to 75 seconds between sets. All right, the next shoulder secret is farmer's walks are the most underrated exercise in the entire world for blowing up your shoulders. Now, I do these kind of like delt activated farmer's walks where, if you notice, I am flaring my arms out a tiny bit, like a quarter of the way, just so I can activate my delts throughout the entire movement. Now, I love this exercise because there's not like a repetition involved where you're ever resting. It's just constant time under tension. You're trying to hold those dumbbells, and if you just want to get the quickest shoulder pump in the least amount of time, just walk around your gym with some heavy dumbbells and do 1 set of this. And then say hi to Kitty Gaines. She was driving back to the crib right after the end of the first set of farmer's walks. Now, this is a very challenging exercise. Once again, we're going to keep our rest times nice and short. You're going to grab those dumbbells. Now, I used to like to do this exercise at the start of my shoulder workouts. Today, I obviously chose it as a finisher. The timing of when you do it really isn't all that important, but I do find that if you want to try this at the start of your workout, you will just have the craziest shoulder pump for the rest of your workout. It's a great way to start because those shoulders are under tension for a good 30 to 40 seconds straight, and you're just going to feel that blood flow, feel that mind-muscle connection so much easier for the rest of the workout. Drinking some Superhuman protein, Cocoa Puffs. I'm on a cut, so I'm trying to get in about 220 grams of protein per day. I'm right around 2,800 calories. I'm actually going to Hawaii next week on my honeymoon, so hopefully make a video for you guys there, although Kitty Gaines will probably get mad at me if I film on the honeymoon, so. Anyways, if you guys want to stay right here on YouTube and keep on making gains, I'm going to link right over here to my calf training video that I just uploaded for you guys. I'm doing a little experiment where I'm training my calves every single day, so if you got leg and calves like me, head on over to this video and watch my 30-day routine.
No gains, you ain't lift no weights.